Alright everyone, so we are back in with another video here today, and this whole video is going to be recorded with the front and the rear facing cameras on the Pixel 3a XL, and it's going to be recorded in 1080p at 30 FPS. So I got a device in, I got it in a little bit ahead of schedule, and I figured let's go ahead and shoot the unboxing and first impressions now. So without further ado, let me spin the cameras around and let's get started. I'll be right back with that video for y'all. Let's go. Alright y'all, so which device did I get in? Which device are we going to unbox? Or pseudo unbox, and I'm going to give you my first impressions of? Well, that would be this bad boy right here. That's right, the OnePlus Nord N100. Alright, the cheapest device in the Nord series from OnePlus. I got a really good deal on this one, and I wanted to bring it in and stack it up against some other devices that I have and see just how good it is. But before we can do all of that, we got to get it out of its box and give y'all my first impressions. So let's go. Now, some prerequisites here. I've already previously unboxed it. I charged it up to 100%. I went through the initial setup and I dropped it out to the home screen. Then I boxed it back up to give y'all that unboxing experience. Alright, I've also already went ahead and set up the fingerprint sensor so we could check the initial speed. Other than that, I haven't done anything. So I haven't signed into any of my Google accounts. I haven't dropped the SIM in it. I haven't done any of that because I know there are some guys and gals out there that like to see the initial storage that comes on a device without anything being installed. So that's all the prerequisites that I've done to this device. Now, talking about the packaging, I have to say I really like this packaging. Very clean, very straightforward. I like it. So it just has that gradient N100 going down from a light blue, which is the Nord blue, all the way to a white. Got that OnePlus logo in the corner. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we also got the OnePlus branding on the side. And we got some specs and information on the back of the device. But I don't want to flash out with my IMEI, so I'm not going to show that on camera. But let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy now. Alright? Now, also I want to let y'all know that I picked this up from Amazon. And I picked it up in brand new condition. And I believe after taxes, it ran me $192 and change. Before taxes, it was $179.99, so 180 bucks. But after taxes, it came up to $192 and change. So, taking the lid off, we got our booklets here inside of a nice OnePlus branded pouch here. And then also inside of here, if we open this up, with our booklets, we have our SIM removal tool. Now I'm going to take that out. We're going to put this SIM removal tool off to the side for when I need to drop the SIM in here and test out if it's truly unlocked. So we're just going to rest that over here. All the other booklets is standard safety information, quick start guide, and we got some SAR value information for all my Indian people out there. All the booklets in here. We're not going to take a look at that. Just going to go ahead and rest this off to the side now. And let's keep the unboxing going. So here we have the device. And y'all can see I put it back in the sleeve. Okay. I'm going to let y'all check out the device in a second here. And then also underneath here, we would have our charging brick. Okay. Our, I believe it's 18 watt. What is it? 18 watt, 5 amps, 5 volts at 2 amps. Or 18 watt, 9 volts at 2 amps. So it's an 18 watt fast charger that comes included. And then we have our OnePlus white and red cables. Now that's plugged up off to the side here because I could only really get the fast charging using the included brick. So that's why y'all don't see anything else in the package. Alright? But that pretty much goes over the initial unboxing. Alright? And I gotta say, I'm a fan of that white and red color scheme for the brick. But I also think it would have been pretty cool if they went with a nice Nord blue and black. That would have been pretty cool as well. But let's rest this box off to the side and let's check out the device. So sliding it out of the sleeve here. Alright. Boom. Put this plastic off to the side. And here we have the device. So let's just do a quick little walk around here. Now up front, we have a 6.52 inch IPS LCD 720p 20:9 aspect ratio display, and this is Gorilla Glass 3 on here. And a nice highlighting feature for the display is it's supposed to have a 90 Hz display on board. Alright, check out the fingerprint scanner speed. So dropping it in, fingerprint scanner nice and fast. But in terms of the display, it's supposed to be 90 Hz, supposed to be super fast. Now in all honesty, y'all, I'm not all about the high refresh rate displays. Just give me a good display at any resolution. As long as it's a good display, we're going to be good to go. But this is going to be my first experience with a high refresh rate display, so we're going to see how it goes. Okay? But we do have that 6.52 inch IPS 90 Hz Gorilla Glass 3 display up front. And you can see we got the modern punch hole design. So we got a punch hole camera up in the corner, and that's an 8 megapixel camera in the corner. Okay, again, checking out the fingerprint sensor speed really quick. Alright, coming down to the bottom, we have one of our dual speaker setup. So we got one bottom firing speaker and one front firing speaker here for our stereo speaker setup. Then we have USB Type-C with 18 watt fast charging support and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and our microphone here. Okay, flipping it to the side, we got our power button, smooth power button, no ridges. Kind of bummed to see that. Would have liked to have seen a ridge texture, but it is what it is. Flipping it to the other side, we got our volume rockers and our SIM tray plus micro SD card slot. Now, this particular tray can support 2 SIMs or 1 nano SIM and 1 micro SD card. Now, when I do eventually drop the SIM in here and test it for y'all to see if it's really globally unlocked, y'all will get to see that combination. Alright, now I'm not going to do that in this video, but I will make sure I get that on camera so y'all can see it. Okay, flipping it to the back, you can see we do have a triple camera setup back here. We have a 13 megapixel primary sensor. We got a 2 megapixel macro sensor and a 2 megapixel depth sensor with our flash. Got the always active capacitive fingerprint sensor down here, OnePlus branding, and then OnePlus branding again. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So real quick walk around there. Now let me fire it up here. Okay, so as y'all can see, I really didn't do anything. Like, it's still prompting me to connect to the Wi-Fi, drop a SIM card in. It wants to do updates. You can see I haven't signed into the Play Store. There's no Google feed or any of that. And if I launch the Play Store, it's going to ask me to sign into my Google account. Now, as I always do, I don't do that with my initial unboxings and first impressions just so y'all can see the initial storage. Alright, so swiping up. Matter of fact, let's check out the home screens first. So this is everything that comes on the device. This is the initial setup. So we got all of our Google apps here. Okay, all of our Google apps are there. Google Duo, Google Assistant, Play Store, standard stuff, camera, gallery. Then we got the OnePlus applications. So the OnePlus community, OnePlus Switch application, file manager, weather, game space, notes. That's all OnePlus exclusive applications right there. Then settings. And if we swipe up, here's all of the applications that come on the device. Okay, so I haven't installed anything, as y'all can see here. Nothing has been installed. That's it. These are all the applications right there. Alright. So, now, let me go ahead and show y'all the storage real quickly. So, if we jump in here, you can see I did charge the battery to 100%. And it's lost 3% since I reboxed it back up. And you can see, talking about the storage here, if we go in, out of the box, it's taking up 17.6 gigabytes or 28% of the initial 64 gigabytes of onboard storage. And if we swipe down, you can see the system is taking up 16 gigabytes. So the system is taking up a lot of space. But I was expecting that because OnePlus's skin on top of Android 10 is actually really heavy because it has a lot of customizations to it. But we're going to get through that. We're going to get to that. We're going to go through a software walkthrough and all that good stuff in another dedicated video. But this is just so y'all can see the available storage. So 17.6 gigabytes out of 64. And we do have a micro SD card slot. So you can expand the memory on here up to 512 gigs, I believe. Now I do have a 128 gigabyte card that I'm going to be using on this. So it is what it is. Alright. So that quickly goes over the storage. Now, first impressions with the device. It actually seems like a really good device. Now the back of it, I do like this texture, this finish, but it's actually a very slippery texture. So I kind of wish that they included a case in the box, but they did not. So it is what it is. Alright, but first impressions, it seems like a decent device. Now, in terms of first impressions with the performance, I haven't loaded up any of my applications, so I can't tell y'all the first impressions with the performance. But when we come back and we do the software walkthrough, I'll give y'all my true first impressions, because when we get to the software walkthrough, I would have been using the device for at least a week and a half. But this pretty much concludes the unboxing and first impressions of the OnePlus Nord 100, okay, N100. Alright, as always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. I hope y'all found the video helpful. If you did enjoy the video and or you found it helpful, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. You can see it's a slippery beast. It's sliding off of my table here. Please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. Also, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this by hitting that subscribe button down below. And make sure you click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. Alright? As always, all the affiliated links to where y'all can pick up this bad boy at some really great prices, along with the recommended micro SD card and recommended cases and other accessories, will be linked up down below in the video description. So as always, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Alright, y'all. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch everyone in the next one. Alright. Can't wait to start testing this out, man. A lot of people gave the N100 a bad rap. There's a lot of negative reviews, and it kind of made me almost not want to pick it up. But I'm like, man, if I don't pick it up and experience it for myself, then I'll never truly know. And this is probably the cheapest way to get into the OnePlus series of devices. So I figured, man, we got to pick it up. We got to see what it's working with. I got to experience it for myself. And then we'll draw our own conclusions. But we're going to see. We're going to go into this with an open mind, because this one got a lot of negative press from other reviewers and a lot of other press on the internet and on YouTube. But we're going to experience it for ourselves. All right, we are out of here. Have a good one, everybody. Peace. Let me go ahead and pull down the backup from my Pixel 3a XL now. And we'll set this bad boy up. And we'll be recording with this one as we finish up the Pixel 3a XL coverage. Alright. Can't wait to test that out. Alright, we're gone. Peace for real this time. We out.